Calcio news coming up. Let's go. And that's it. Welcome back. This is Calcio News now, where we talk about everything happening right now. Right yesterday. Oh, no. Right now. Live here in Australia, we bring you all the latest news from Italy, from Serie A, or from the world, from around the world, from football world, here to you. Today, the news is last week, we brought you the news that Tudor was going to be Napoli next coach. We're so excited, 80%, 90%. Everyone was talking about, we went to sleep, we get up, and guess what? This guy here, Mazzarri, got the job. So hard to be a journalist, guys, and we're not even professional. So hard to be on top of everything. But listen, as originally, I was fearing that, getting a coach that's been doing good in Napoli 10 years ago was bad. As the time goes, I'm getting more excited, and I'll tell you why. But first of all, I'm happy that the guy on the left, the French baguette, Garcia, is definitely out. I promise you, if you come back in studio, please, Gabriele, guys, there is no one in Napoli, no one in the media that even did a post to say thank you, goodbye, good luck. No one player, no one, not even the guy that washed the boots, the guy outside the gate that get the autograph. No one. Everybody is so relieved and happy that we just removed him. It's like he never been in Napoli. That's amazing. You ever see something like that happen in a coach? They got sacked and not even a goodbye from a player?
No, because you'd get players, they'll even just say thank you for your time or something like that, or even defend them, but no.
Not even Raspadori, that was the only player playing 90 minutes every position. Poor guy who even played centre back. So it tells you something.
Definitely.
So I tell you my point of view, and then I shush, and you guys tell me your opinion. First of all, what I like what De Laurentiis did, he did not repeat the mistakes that we did when we got rid of Ancelotti. Listen the media, try to accommodate the people, and sign up a name and give him 2 years contract. All right? Because, okay, we were excited about Tudor. We tried to find all the positive things, but all the negative points would be, you put a coach on a contract for 2 years, June comes, if this coach is not performing, what are you going to do? Replace him.
Yeah.
Then you're going to end up having Garcia and this ex-coach on your pay slips. And what happened? It become a vortex. And you start going down. And it takes nothing for a Serie A team to go from success to losing money. Yep. Correct? Yep. So what I think he did, if we Garcia, coaching a team throwing dice, we still manage to be top 4, get somebody in that is happy to get a 7-month contract, to guide us until June, somebody that knows the piazza, that knows the environment, that knows the club. You ask him minimum, try to survive and try to make top 4. Now you got 6-7 months time to plan. Also, to me, if you remember, when I justified Garcia's sign at the start of the season, I said, guys, there is no big names available right now. So you better get somebody like Garcia who's got nothing to lose, because if he does good, man, you score a good coach. Yeah. If that's not good, I'm pretty sure the next year in June, there'll be a lot of coach available on the market. You know, because it's physical. There's been no movement of coach for the last 2 years. So it's physical that people, Klopp is going to leave Liverpool. What's his name? I think Guardiola might leave Manchester City. Not they're going to sign up with Napoli. But when one coach moves, it creates a domino effect. Yeah. So I think it's a very safe decision what Napoli did. And I have to agree with them at this stage. What did you think on this?
I think if you're looking at from an economical standpoint, then yes, Mazzarri is the safe choice for your reasoning. My concern with Mazzarri is that since he left Napoli 10 years ago, his career has sort of gone backwards. Like with Inter, it was a tough time, but it was a bit underwhelming, and then Roberto Mancini replaced him. And he did get Torino into the Europa League, at least the qualifiers. But after that, he's done nothing out of the ordinary. So
I can tell you, I got a point about that, but let me listen to him first.
No, I have to agree with Vito a bit there. He's, I mean, the one thing that I think is going for him is the short-term contract. It's, I guess, a rehearsal for him, a dress rehearsal for him, to really prove that he's capable, and I think it'll put pressure on him to do well. So I think that's a positive. But like you said, Vito, like the last few sort of seasons he's gone backwards. He was at Inter pretty average.
Hold on.
But
Thank God that you guys agree, so I got one answer, because otherwise,
Okay,
I will lose track.
Okay.
So if you look at his career after Napoli at Inter, it brought Inter back to Europa.
yeah,
All right? So he done his job at Inter. Then he went to Watford.
Watford.
I said
yeah.
it right.
Yeah.
Correct me.
I thought you said Oxford.
He even correct me when I'm saying it right. What's wrong with this guy?
I thought you said Oxford. That's what.
And he saved them
Yeah.
from relegation. He went to Torino. Look, I don't try to justify him.
No.
Yeah.
And he brought Torino for the first and only time in Europa League. Mazzarri left. So he's really had a bad season. Who was at Sampdoria after? Where did he go after?
No, he actually was all right at Sampdoria, and that was before Napoli.
No, sorry. After Torino.
Not
Cagliari.
Cagliari.
But
Yeah.
guess what? That season, who was the president?
Giulini.
And what happened to that club? They all got under investigation for game fixing.
Oh,
They
yeah.
look like they're so that's the only thing they did bad, but there's something behind. What I'm saying is, and also what I like it is that he clearly admitted back in October on an interview that he was so fascinated by Napoli of Spalletti that he's been studying every single movement at the training session, everything. So that give me not hope that he's going to make us win the title. It's going to give me hope that he's going to come and do not do what Garcia did. Because Garcia, bigger mistake was try to come, take all in, and change everything that Spalletti did. Also, if you watch the video of Napoli player training under Garcia, there's been these things going around online. They all look like, what the? And then Sunday, the first session with Mazzarri, you see players running with us man from 1 year to 100 here. They can't even... So I watched Napoli play, and even I remember I told you against them, we lost because they scored a cracker of a goal. But to me, Napoli player has been playing not to lose, to keep in touch, but not to perform good because they did not like Garcia. So my hope is that if Mazzarri can get in their head, don't touch the tactical, touch their head, those players, they're not going to stop playing. Because when you see them playing a national team, all of them doing great.
Yeah.
They play the way we saw them play at Napoli last year. So to me, it's a very mental thing. What he needs to work on is on the head, simple because why? If I get used to play slow because I don't like the coach and everything, I need something to spark on me to go back to my gear. Now, the next few games coming up for Napoli, Atalanta, I got them here. I got them here. But I go Atalanta Serie A, then you go Inter, Juventus, and in between you go Real Madrid. Now, those games are the perfect games. You know why? You don't need to motivate your players.
Exactly.
Players go into those games. So I think, now, I'm not saying they're going to win because a new coach, those games, but I think in those games, we will see if there is a really change of attitude of play. Now, those games will tell us, regardless of the result, we can lose and play good. All right? We'll tell you if they were really the player underperforming because they didn't like the coach. That means Napoli will do good this season. Okay? Or there's something more into. We're going to see it. So from Zio Amo, actually, from Zio Cantona, Alessandro and Vito, have a lovely week, guys.
Ciao, ciao.